We are packed up and we are ready to go. Thunder Valley Racetrack is about an hour from Chase's house. So we are going tonight, Saturday, because it is easier than trying to get to the track super early in the morning. We are leaving all our stuff. Chase is sleeping at the track, and then we got a hotel really close. So we are going to be racing in the morning, and I have a feeling there's going to be some track shenanigans tonight. So I think this is going to be real fun, and I'll keep you guys posted. So I've always heard this before, but I've never witnessed it. Look at all the fuel options here. 105, like I know it says E85, but that's nuts. We do not have this many options at home. We do have 93 over 91 though. We're here. Thunder Valley was hosting a bracket race and actually let me get a test pass in. I wanted to shake out a little bit of my nerves because we did change a little bit of the tuning since last weekend, and we saw that last weekend did not turn out how I wanted. So I was pretty happy to be able to suit up and get a pass in before the event. That felt really good, so it didn't really feel like it spun a lot either. So if it gets me back into the low nines, I will, at least if I'm in the low nines, I will be so happy. Hi, are the scales on? Yes. Can I use it? Okay, thank you. I know you guys couldn't see me pulling up to the scale, but I was excited to finally weigh the car, and it was actually 4,100 pounds with me in it still. And then my excitement quickly ended after seeing how much it still weighed. We did pull a tiny bit of weight out of the car, so I was expecting it to be a tiny bit lighter, but I guess not. I guess this is what happens when you buy a premium S550 and expect it to weigh 3,800 pounds. So I was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be at least under 4,000 with me in it, but I guess not. Wasn't low nines, but it was faster. It was a 950 at 148. Really bad 60 foot, so at least it's a step into the right direction.
Hey, there's Stoolie Bus. Mitchell! They went out. Hey! You're still a piece of stool.
pass of the day. It did the 950 last night, and I was pretty happy about it because it is still neutered. It's not as bad as before. It is 4 pounds of boost more than last year and a little bit less timing, but... Oh, my coffee.
So where do you want me to put it for you? You don't want to race with it. Exactly.
I know. Yeah, do you? We can. My cooler at the end with the purple jug on it. If you don't mind taking the jug off and just throwing it in there. I love you. Thank you.
No problem.
So I am pretty happy with how it ran last night in this kind of heat. The DA is even hotter this morning. It's kind of nice the sun is being covered by the clouds, but it is still hot. I did not want to put this on right now. I gotta be safe though. Gotta do it no matter what. So.
Unfortunately, the wind picked up and you could not really hear what I was saying. All you could hear was wind noise. Basically, what I was saying here is that everyone wanted me to run Street Racer Wild, which is a heads-up class, and the cars in that class were very, very fast, like mid-8s. And since the car has been running 950s, I figured there was no reason to try to put myself in a class that I had no chance of winning. So I decided to run the 950 class and be a little bit competitive.
What are you doing with the ice tank now?
So because it's not on a switch, it's only on an ignition source, if the car turns on, it starts pumping it. We want to keep it as cool through the pass as possible. So we keep it unplugged until the burnout. So as soon as we plug it in, it's cool. As soon as the burnout starts rolling, and then it's cooled down for the pass, is the theory behind it.
Blossomed because the first time I pulled it in Texas, it did not blossom correctly, and it just kind of dragged a little bit and then went bloop. So that was full. Dang it, I'm so mad I didn't put the GoPro on the car. I know I spun a little bit, I could totally feel it. I'm not doing a big enough burnout, and I know Brian's gonna yell at me. Not yell, he's gonna coach me. You did. Hi. Thank you. I'm definitely running in the 950 class because I just did another 955 at 147. Better 60 foot, not much though, so at least that tells me what class I'm going to be in now. Hopefully I'll be against my friend Felicia because that would be a badass race. She has the She has that badass orange CTSV, so I'm going to try to show her car a little bit before hopefully her and I end up racing each other, because that would be so fun. we're definitely running 950.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh my god, I pulled the parachute and I looked up, I'm like, it blossomed!
Yeah, it did.
So we must have packed it better this time.
Yeah. Tires suck, but whatever.
It's rubbing.
Yeah.
Well, it's only one more race.
I know.
But at least we know where we're at.
Yep. What did 60 on that one?
148, so better.
A little better.
Yeah.
It's still hazing them in first.
Which means what?
We need a better burnout still.
I know. That's what I figured, but
Did you just try to let it just shift up through gears by itself?
I'm gonna have to do it myself this time.
Yep.
I'm just terrified of hitting the rev limiter.
I know. We'll let it hit it in first, let it come up, and then let it slow down a little bit, and try to hold it at 6, and then right before you shift
$6 grand?
Yeah, 6,000. Then right before you shift it, accelerate it a little bit harder and try to catch on the upswing so it'll want to shift it.
Okay. Ooh, God, the bugs down here. Matt had one on the V that was that big. I'm like, where are we?
I don't know.
Australia?
No shit.
What do we got going on here?
Trying to quill the parachute or put the parachute back together. We'll see.
Sometimes you just gotta whip it real good.
You gotta let him know who's boss, that's all.
That's right.
This is the part I can do. I can't compress that by myself.
That's all right. That's why you got your daddy here with you.
I guess you can say that.
Let's see that mullet. Let it flow real quick. That's right. Let it flow. Shake it for us. Give us a couple shakes. There it is. Oh, yeah.
Which way to try and put this way or? Excited. That burnout was really good. Bad at fourth, and I could actually feel it and hear it. So I don't know if I explained this before. So I have a digital dash, and so the digital dash is set at certain parameters. So when the parameters are hit, it freaks out and it turns red. So every time I would come back from my passes, I'd be like, Dad, it's turning red. It means I must be hitting the limiter. And he would check my logs and he'd be like, no, it's not hitting the 6th gen Mustang forums, and a lot of people said that was the issue, is that it's reading that it's too fast, and it's faster than what the dash can see. Hopefully this pass is good. Let's see if I got kicked out. Thank you. 952, yes! Except that shift was not good. Yes, I got him out, yes. Okay, well at least I made it to the 2nd round, so I'm so excited right now. Thank you. Yes. What are you? So I'm really excited. I made it to the 2nd round, so hopefully, because it'll only be 4 of us left, and then if I make it to the top 2, at least I'll leave with some money. So this Charger against me, I was really nervous because he was running 940s, and then he did really slow, so I was like, do I let out? Do I not? So I'm really excited that I at least made it to the 2nd round. This is my friend Felicia. I've been dying to watch her car. I saw her at Texas, but we were in the same class, so I couldn't watch her. She just keeps getting faster, so I'm really hoping to witness her 8-second pass. Cars, this is who I have to beat. So it's this and 2 Mustangs. I'm surprised that 3 of us are in this class. Ahead of me, thinking that maybe since he was so far ahead of me that he would win, so I just kind of paced him right at the very end. So we'll see. My shifting did not sound that good, so I'm probably out. Please, let me get into the next one. There's a hair stuck on my face somewhere and I can't get it. Thank you. Damn it! Oh. It's not shifting right. Oh. If I had stayed in it, he freaked me out. Oh. Damn it. Dang it! I let him get to me. So this concludes our trip to OKC. Not as bad an attitude this time. I was pissed mostly because somebody, it's not cheating. he just bent the rules. It was a 950 index and the car has gone 850s. Apparently it's the second fastest S550 in Oklahoma. So I was a little bummed when I found that out, especially because my friend Felicia with the Orange V didn't run in that class because she runs 950s. So it was a little crappy, but he did overall lose, so it made me feel a tiny bit better. But the trans is shifting a little goofy again, so we got to make sure that everything is fine with that. And then I'm really happy with it. I mean, 950 is crappy for what's done to it, but the DA is the hottest the car has ever seen, I've ever seen. Yeah, and it is still neutered. So I'm gonna have my dad throw all the power at it, throw out all the beans, and see how it does. But I don't think we're gonna probably race for the next 2 weekends, just because it's also gonna be like 100 degrees back home. So we might, but we'll see. We haven't moved the SN over yet, so we're gonna get back to SN content, and we're mostly moved. So I think we're gonna order the trans this week. So keep you guys updated on Brian's T56. Brian's Magnum F, not T56. So we're gonna go over that, and then I don't know. Is that Kamikaze right there?
It is Kamikaze.
We might go watch Kamikaze really quick, so we'll be back. So our friend Mitchell with the Escalade just walked back, and we're not supposed to go watch. So we're here. We're leaving OKC, and we are exhausted, but we're ready to go home. Ready to get the SN going. It's been a little hiatus of not working on it, so I'm excited.
She needs some love.
Yeah, excited.
She's jealous.
Now that my car is back together, I'm excited to get his going. So we will check you guys out in the next video. Talk to you later.